because we had technical issues. It looks like we're live now. Hello everybody, welcome to stream. We started a little bit ago, but there were technical problems, but I think we're good now.
Oh my god.
I
can see at the minute
I was
is
on the
an
wrong
advert for
Wi-Fi, and then there was 100% CPU usage, which wasn't playing very well.
Oh my god, I'm so pissed off. Elena, I just saw an advert on Twitch for a cooking program with James May, right?
Yeah.
James May is famous mostly from Top Gear, where his catchphrase was, "Oh, cock." And you know what they've got him doing now? A show called Oh, Cook! Yeah, I fucking hate it! I hate it! I hate it! It's awful.
You said that almost exactly like that video with the, I'll chew your arm, like, yeah, I'll chew your arms off. Except for you said, yeah, and I hate it.
Oh god. How would you feel if I chewed your legs?
I would eat that.
You would eat the act of your own legs being chewed?
Yep. Because I'm cool like that.
How does that work?
It twerks, actually.
Elena, you're just shitposting in my stream.
Look at this clown man! Wonder Clown.
Oh,
look at his real face.
Wow! Oh my god, the real face is even worse! Oh no! Get this fucking creature off my screen.
The man behind the clown otter.
Wow. You really just did it. Good job.
The clown otter.
You did it. I'm proud of you.
Well that really didn't slow it down, did it? Wait, what? How did I get up here? What's happening?
Oh my god, it flinged you.
Oh, it did? But not everybody.
Yeah. They'll follow.
They'll follow next to me and I'll follow next to Group.
No!
Wonder Antenna.
What do you think? Okay, Elena, can I get a drawing request out of you?
Nope. You gotta donate to my Patreon for that.
Okay, I've donated to your Patreon. Can I have a drawing request? Yes.
Have you really?
Yes.
Are you gonna send me proof of this?
Yeah, I'll send you proof later in the middle of a stream. Anyway, my drawing request is, can you draw a fusion between Gru and Shrek?
Called Grek?
Or
wow, we're back in the baseball stadium. Almost called it a Badium Stadium.
A Badium Stadium? Here we are at the Badium Stadium.
Oh my god.
Elena, are you gonna complete the tank? Oh, you've done it. You've completed the tank!
Oh, this is confusing.
This was a Wii U game?
Yes, I am aware.
Yeah, a Wii U game. Did you know gaming?
Why is it so... The motion controls on this suck. I've never had motion controls that are this unwieldy and weird. They're not following my movements very well at all. Because I knew they were bad from last time we streamed this, and I had to hold the controller upside down to do that one thing. Remember? I guess that wasn't last time, but 2 times ago now.
I wonder if they're just calibrated for the majestic Wii U gamepad.
And they didn't put much thought into it here. I mean, this game has had several updates. You'd think that at some point they would have fixed it.
Maybe your controller is fucked. Maybe you sat on it one too many times and now it just cannot function. Yeah, yeah, right. Name one controller that hasn't been sat on, and I will call you a liar.
None of my controllers have been sat on. I don't get this movement! What the heck is this? This is me shaking the controller. Look what I can make it do. What the heck? I'm gonna make people puke. I shouldn't do that.
Look at it go! Oh, that's beautiful!
Oh my god, and the movement is so chunky as well. Chunky soup. I can't aim this thing! I move the thing like 2 inches and it goes like in a complete circle.
Are you sure your controller is calibrated correctly?
There's no way to recalibrate it.
Oh.
We checked in the options before, remember? There's no options. It's just motion controls on or off. And if they're off, now you can't... You can't do it.
PlayStation settings.
Okay,
I mean the PlayStation settings.
Let's look.
You might have like the tilt sensitivity
Devices,
up to 69 quadrillion.
There's a volume control, there's enable vibration, there's brightness of the light bar, and communication method. That's it.
Wow. Well, never mind then.
You did, Yeah, that's it.
Well.
It has less controller options than the Switch has, somehow. How does Nintendo manage to have more options than Sony on this? This part's not quite as annoying as that cube was, but it's close. I don't know how my motions are being ascribed to the way this is moving, basically. Like, you can't see how I'm moving the controller right now, but it's not anything remotely like how it's moving on the screen.
Okay, are you moving it, like, up, down, left, and right?
Oh, I see, you're supposed to tilt it.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it a turn thing? Flip it turn ways!
See, I was trying to, like, turn around, but you're supposed to tilt it, like, diagonally. I'm using tilt controls. Chat, I'm using tilt controls.
Oh, there is no chat. Nobody's turned up.
Oh, nice of you to rub it in.
Who needs viewers anyway? We got each other. Cause you are next to me and I'm next to you.
Groove.
Push me on through.
No.
Push me on through until the battle's grun.
They could get best of us in each other, we put our trust, standing united after the fight. Oh, I'm a
Oh.
I'm gonna drink some Pepsi to give myself the vitality to keep going. Elena, how would you feel if you heard that I'd eaten many jelly babies and a couple marshmallows?
I would say you probably shouldn't have eaten so many.
And a chocolate Santa Claus.
This what? Why you do this?
Cause it's Christmas.
And you complain about being unhealthy.
Okay. I complain about being unhealthy as in I'm inactive. The chocolate Santa Claus is not my problem.
Okay. We need to schedule when we're gonna play Ring Fit again, Beth.
Ring Fit? More
so
like
we can do that.
A good game. Yeah, we should
gotta do that.
We can't do it tomorrow because we're watching Judge.
Why can't we do both at the same time?
Wait, no, I mean the day. Wait, no, never mind. Tomorrow isn't Tuesday.
Tomorrow's Monday. So why you can never, you never remember Monday. You always, or excuse me, you never remember Tuesday. You always think it's.
Because we were supposed to be doing JoJo on Monday, but I accidentally said Tuesday by mistake, and now it's just
everybody agreed
what it
to
is.
Tuesday.
Yeah, and now I feel like a fucking buffoon, an absolute grade A pillock.
Now we have Wonder Fireworks, who looks a lot like Wonder Clown. Just a slightly different kind of clown.
No!
See, now you know how I feel about Wonder Toilet.
No! Hello, Chromator! How you doing? On a scale from 1 to 69 sextillion.
Oh yeah, also I had a YouTube comment I wanted to read to y'all.
A yoment. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it, see if I care.
Let me get through this section first, and then I'll go look for it. I tried to read it to you last night, Biss, but you were too sleepy.
No, I wasn't.
You kept falling asleep in the middle of me reading it to you.
No, that's a lie. Don't say that. That's mean. Don't be lying about me. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You're a lying piece of shit.
I didn't say you said anything. In fact, I said you didn't say anything because you fell asleep.
No, I didn't do that. No.
Biss is a sleepy fairy.
No, I'm not. Fuck you. I could stay awake for 1,000 years.
Then how come you get so sleepy all the time, huh?
I don't know. Get sleepy. Fuck you. I don't get sleepy.
I had a dream last night that there was a word for having long hair for a long time. It was called or having long hair that you've had for a long time, and it was called like a silon or something like that.
A sidelon?
No, it was like SILON or something like that, or SILAUN, something like that.
A Cylon?
Yeah. That was the word
an
for
alien in Star Trek Wars Gate Galactica.
Well, I did have Vinesauce. I do sleep with Vinesauce on, and he tends to talk about Star Trek. So maybe that's where it came from. Well, poop.
There needs to be an item in Milk RPG, if that ever comes out. It's just like freshly cut Cylon, and it's just somebody's hair. You know, I want to be the case if Milk RPG ever becomes a thing. I want to be the only character who just has an EXP bar and levels up.
Oh.
Because obviously Cassie doesn't like those, but I like them.
Oh. Hey, Ash. Oh yeah, so we're back to that section. Let me get that YouTube comment for y'all.
Wait, okay, so Chromator... yeah, I read it as gaming as well. Oh my god. Hey everybody, I'm the Sleepy Biss. How y'all doing on this lovely evening? I said y'all. I should stop doing that. I'm trying to not let my... Because I don't want to sound American. Because people keep mistaking me for American and it's upsetting.
People
so I need to use...
y'all as a term for everybody. That's like non-gendered.
There's a better one of those.
Yeah.
Use.
Let's see.
Use is great. I love it. It's elegant. It makes sense in the pre-established rules of everything. At all.
Never.
Oh wow. With me, it really depends on the purpose. Like if I'm being used to advance your like
okay, let's see if I can find this
media
YouTube
career.
Again.
That's very different than being used as a mop, you know.
I'm being used as a mop, Biss. You're making me clean the floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna use your head to clean the floor, Lena.
I'm a mop.
And then I'm gonna put.
Oh, Biss, I'm a mop.
Okay, so I found the comment.
Mop Lena.
This person says, I was on Tumblr one day, and some people were seriously proposing that consuming media in which bad things happen to the characters is wrong, because you're gaining pleasure from other people's suffering, and the only times that it is acceptable is as if all of the bad things get solved by the end of the story.
I think I saw somebody once just saying that one of the biggest problems in our like cultural bubble is people mistaking discomfort for the being a moral failing, you know?
Oh.
Like I get if you're uncomfortable with media in which there's sad endings, but like the purpose of fiction partially is like as a way to understand reality, I think. So fiction has to be able to have negativity for us to gain things from it. Like, I think fiction has helped me deal with things like death a lot. Oh my god, look! Bob the Builder really upgraded!
Fired victory torpedo.
Wait, that person's name was Felix.
Using this item will lower your result score. Well, why would I
Elena,
use it then?
Elena, that person was called Felix. The
Yes.
Fix-It was called Felix.
Oh, fix it, Felix.
This is Fix-It Felix Senior. It's all connected.
Wreck it. I'm gonna wreck the Ralph. Remember when they made Ralph Breaks the Internet? When they really should have called it Ralph Wrecks the Internet? And how
No, it's
also
called Breaks.
And
It's
also
called Breaks. Go on.
I know that's the term, but like they should have made it their own pun on it, because you know he wrecks things.
I love how they called it a Ralph Breaks the Internet, but he don't even have a fat ass. It's not even a good reference. Can that be the title of the... Oh my god, Elena.
And then also the didn't like I was only liked the original Wreck-It Ralph because I thought it was like a fun video game movie. I still think it's my favorite video game movie because they did a good job with, you know, making a movie out of video games. Better than most other ones I've ever seen. But then they're like, for the sequel, there's no video games anymore, and they're just on the internet. And it's like, the problem is that I didn't really care about Ralph or etc. as characters. Like I just liked the movie about video games. Like I don't care about Ralph. I don't need a movie about him.
Okay, I'm in a weird situation where like I cared deeply about Ralph in the first
Yeah.
movie, right? I think that I cared about him in a way where like it wouldn't transfer. Like the first film's themes are really good, but I feel like I'm not attached to Ralph outside of that story.
And
if
then I
that
watched a
makes sense.
video about how they made Ralph into like a nugget in the sequel.
Like they made him to a nugget.
They made they like totally undid like his character development.
Oh
made
yeah,
him
it's that
into a
thing
nugget
that
man.
It's that thing that American movies do all the time, because basically the executives are like, well, people like the arc from the first one, do that again. Oh my god.
But then they did it
Oh,
worse,
God.
and it was really weird, and like I don't remember all the points in the video, but it was a good video.
I know that like Dragon Ball is no longer a good example of this, because now they rehash shit, but it was cool how for a while Dragon Ball would like take characters and shove them into new situations rather than making them do the same shit again. Like you see Vegeta's journey from being a genocidal mercenary to being to just being kind of a mediocre dad who gets upset when his daughter insults his mustache.
Yeah, you showed me that, and it was funny.
I love that fucking line. That mustache has gotta go, Dad. It makes you look like a total geek. Total geek. Total geek. Oh. God. Oh. Wreck-It Ralph. The first Wreck-It Ralph is really good.
Yeah, I like it. I keep trying to make the Z, but it keeps making the pink one instead.
Elena, can I tell chat about the list of Super Saiyan types?
Not yet. I wasn't done talking about.
Oh, sorry.
What was
Go
I
on.
gonna say? Oh yeah, because I remember like after the first movie came out, there was like reports of like interviews. It's like, yeah, we're planning our second one already, and we've already got it lined up that we'll have like more video game characters in it this time. Like we're gonna have Mario in it and all that kind of stuff. And it was like, yeah, that sounded cool. You know, like they're gonna like do the sequel and they're gonna have even more games. And like, it sounded like they were gonna do like home consoles this time instead or something like that. And like that seemed cool, right? But then by the time it actually came out, it was like, it's the internet.
It was probably just deemed more marketable.
Well, it really seemed like they looked at the Emoji Movie, and they were like, unlike how most people looked at it and like thought that movie was terrible, they're like, that we loved that. We're gonna make our own version of that, but we're gonna make it all about Disney. Cause like it wasn't even mostly about the internet. It was about like Disney.com or whatever, or the Disney app or whatever. And like, here's all the Disney characters, and it's like, I didn't want this. I wanted a movie about video games.
Oh yeah, everybody was horny for Turbo. Like the characters that become sex symbols on Tumblr are always interesting. Oh my god, do you remember like Barra Bowser. Like there was somebody who did a redesign of Bowser as like a buff, slightly chubby Texan businessman, and everybody was coming their pantaloons over that.
Oh.
I want to see that version of Bowser and Bowser.
All of this is so alien to me because, like, I was never at Tumblr. And the times I've tried to go there, I just could not understand the interface. So I didn't use it for very long.
It is
like,
a bit
I don't understand
confuzzling.
how to navigate that website, and I've never managed to figure it out. There's a couple other ones, too, that were like that for me. Like Instagram, I don't understand. Or Pinterest.
Oh yeah,
Those are
Sharon,
beyond
I've said
me.
this before, Bowser just keeps becoming a sex symbol independently, for different reasons. I think people just really people really like both a bad person who's a bit wild, a bit bad, a bit oafish, but kind of lovable, and also a responsible parent. That's like a magical mix.
I was gonna say, people like Bowser when they imagine him as like being a good dad.
Also, Elena, can I tell chat about our adventures with the Super Saiyan chart?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that okay? Okay, so yesterday, I was telling Elena about all the types of Super Saiyan that are listed on the Dragon Ball Wiki, right? So first, you've got Super Saiyan, which is basically a legendary form that Saiyans reach where they get so strong that their hair turns gold, right? Then you've got Pseudo Super Saiyan, which was basically a movie was released that showed off Super Saiyan, but it was before the original author had actually shown it off in the manga. So they just guessed what it'd be like and got all the details wrong.
Oh.
So that had to be retconned. That was retconned into being Pseudo Super Saiyan. Then you've got Powerhouse Super Saiyan, where you shove all of your chi energy into your muscles and become impossibly buff and you can barely move. And it's not actually good strategically. Then you've got Super Saiyan Full Power, where you're full power. And then you've got... Okay. And then... Okay. So, then you've got the Broly type Super Saiyans, right? Which includes Super Saiyan Type A, where you have blue or purple hair. Then you have Super Saiyan Type C, which is an evolution of that. Then you've got Legendary Super Saiyan, which is the final form of the ordinary, which is like... It's like full power, but for people who are the Legendary Super Saiyans, who are like a once in 1,000 years mutated birth, who are like demonic Saiyans who were born super strong. It's weird. But then you've got Super Saiyan Rosé, which is like an alternate universe god takes over Goku's body, and when he turns Super Saiyan, his hair is pink. And then you've got Super Saiyan 2, and then you've got Super Saiyan Potential Unleashed. One second. Did I miss some of these? I think I missed some. How did I miss some of these?
You wouldn't believe how long they went on with this list last night, by the way.
Yeah,
everybody.
I missed out Super Saiyan Second Grade, which is just Super Saiyan, except you're more powerful. And then you've got Super Saiyan Third Grade, which is like Super Saiyan, but even more powerful. Super Saiyan Full Power is where you're so mastered with Super Saiyan
Wonder
that you
Vendor!
can hold it.
Biss, there's a vending machine man on screen right now.
Oh, cool, let me see.
Oh, no! From Egypt?
Oh, nice. But then you've got Super Saiyan Full Power is basically you've mastered the form so well you can sleep in it. You're like, you can be a Super Saiyan with no effort now. Then you have Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 2 Potential Unleashed, Legendary Super Saiyan 2, which is where a Legendary Super Saiyan goes Super Saiyan 2. Then you've got Super Saiyan 3, where your hair gets really long, and your eyebrows fall off, and your forehead gets really fat. And before you say anything, that is true, I'm not making it up. Then you've got Super Saiyan 3
forehead.
Full Power.
I know, yeah.
And then if you're a Legendary Super Saiyan who goes Super Saiyan 3, you become Legendary Super Saiyan 3. Then you've got Super Saiyan Rage, which is a powered-up version of either Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2, where you harness the power of intense rage. Then you've got Super Saiyan Berserk, which is a Berserk form of either Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2. Then you've got the hybrid forms, like you've got Spirit Bomb Super Saiyan, which is a Super Saiyan who's absorbed a Spirit Bomb. You've got Power Weighted, where Perfect Cell can utilize his Namekian physiology to increase the size of his powerhouse form, gaining him a form that acts as a combination of Great Namekian and Super Saiyan 3rd grade, used against Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in a desperate and futile attempt to beat Gohan, though proved useless as its speed is even worse than his normal powerhouse form due to increased size. Then you've got Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, a hybrid Super Saiyan form.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Which is the result of a Saiyan combining the power of Super Saiyan God with the first
I have an
Super
image
Saiyan
to
form.
go with this.
Okay, the color resulting for this form differs on whether the user is a mortal or an actual deity. Then you've got Super Saiyan Blue, the result of a mortal Saiyan mastering the power of Super Saiyan God and then transforming further into a Super Saiyan, resulting in a new transformation combining two forms. Then you've got Perfected Super Saiyan Blue, which is an even better version of that. And then you've got Super Saiyan God SS Evolved, a form beyond Super Saiyan Blue achieved when Super Saiyan Blue breaks the limits. Then you've got Super Saiyan Rose is mentioned again. Then you've got the Golden Grey Ape, where a Saiyan who has their tail still looks at the full moon and turns into an ape. And then they turn Super Saiyan. But if they gain control of that form of the Golden Ape, they become Super Saiyan 4, where you're just a buff guy who's also a furry and has a tail. And then but then once you become Super Saiyan 4, you can become super full power Saiyan 4, where you gather a lot of energy in your body, and if you use it too long, you die. But then you could become super full power Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker, a limit broken version of super full power Saiyan 4 form, where the user's body is free to fill to the brim with ki. Then you could become a Tuffalized Super Saiyan, a white-haired variant of the Super Saiyan form used by a Tuffalized Saiyan. A user of this form could ascend further into stronger forms by attaining more energy, like Strongest Form 1, a powerful form that could be taken on by a Tuffalized Super Saiyan, and Strongest Form 2, a powerful form which could be taken on by a fully Tuffalized Super Saiyan. Then you've got Super Saiyan Demon Realm Race, the Demon Saiyan hybrid version of the first Super Saiyan transformation that replaces the golden glow and green irises with white pointed hair and red blood eyes introduced in Dragon Ball Heroes. And then there's a different version of that which only one character has, just called Mirror's final form, a form used by Mirror in which his hair grows out and white fur covers his body like Super Saiyan 4, though he lacks a tail. This is the result of Mirror absorbing Toa.
Is that everything? Finally?
Just with the Saiyan stuff, this is everything. This is ignoring the fact that you can be like Kaioken.
Ultra Instinct?
Okay, so there's Ultra Instinct, which is a separate thing, which is divided into two, because you've got Ultra Instinct Omen and Mastered Ultra Instinct. It's also ignoring that you can stack any of these abilities with Kaioken, and Kaioken is like ×2, ×5, ×10, ×20.
I just want to comment on this Funko Pop, where I just love that the name of the form is so long that it gets like weirdly like squished on the box. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta. And also just these Funko Pops, as you know, look terrible. But the Dragon Ball Z ones especially, to me for some reason, just look awful. It's like, why would you want this? Like, why would you buy this? Especially this weird specific form with the really long name. And then it looks like this. Anyway, Funko Pop always confuses me. Nobody seems to like. The only things I hear about, right, are people. Is, you know, most of the time I just hear people don't like them. And then there's like 3 categories of these. People that hate them. There's people like me who like don't like them, but then have like ended up with like one through like circumstances, and it's like it's not the worst thing ever, but like. And then there's people who just collect all of them and have like rooms filled with Funko Pops, just like all of them. And like there doesn't seem like those seem it's either you hate them, you have like maybe a couple just because you ended up with them, or you specifically collect all of them. And like I don't understand.
And Funko Pops really feel kind of like the epitome of just, look at me. I am consumer of nerd culture. I buy the product.
It's like it's
like
hard to not
cool.
eventually end up with a Funko Pop because they're just everywhere. There's so many of them.
I think the weird thing about the Funkos, right,
Uh-huh.
is that, like, in a weird way, I think they were better back when they used to be mostly live-action things.
Oh.
Because when they did that, it was all like outfits and hairstyles, and that was kind of interesting, I guess. How you take like
I got
just
Scumbust.
like it's interesting how like you can make a 10th Doctor Funko Pop because all of his facial features are gone. All you have is eyebrow shape, hairstyle, and an outfit, and that's enough for you to know who it is, you know?
Yeah.
But like once you get like the Funko Pops of like Sonic, they look fucking disgusting.
What about Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta?
Let me look that one up because I saw it on your stream a second ago.
Yeah.
I know, but I missed it. Super Saiyan God.
Well, here, Bess, I'll speed it up for you. I'll just put it back on screen.
Oh no, I've seen it. Okay, you know what? Actually, there's a Super Saiyan God Goku figure that has like an aura around it, and that's kind of cool.
It's just that there's like the only ones that I like are ones where like they make a concession, as Shan said, and change the eyes. Like with Jake the dog, they gave up and just gave him his usual eyes. Or if it's a character that already has eyes, like Funko Pops have, those look fine. The only one of those I remember off the top of my head is that banana character from Fortnite. Looked fine as a Funko Pop. Peely. Peely looks fine as a Funko Pop.
Oh, the Garnet Funko Pop looks so good. I love how the Garnet Funko Pop's body is just not like a normal Funko Pop
Pops
at all.
are like a broken clock then, where they're like right twice a day. They look okay twice a day.
Wait. There's never been a Bomberman Funko Pop. Are you kidding me? There's never been a Bomberman Funko Pop!
Also, we were disappointed to find there's never been Dragon Ball Z Nendoroids.
Yeah, it's weird because like it's a Shonen Jump thing, isn't it? And fucking JoJo has them. Naruto has them. Does One Piece have them?
But Dragon Ball instead gets Funko Pops.
One Piece has fucking Nendoroids. Where's the Dragon Ball Nendoroids? I'm gonna look this up.
I guess they sold the rights to Funko and they... There you go.
I'm looking this up. I don't think it'll be specifically the Funko thing. I think like toy rights are like different areas. But yeah, it looks like they give the rights to the wrong people in Japan. Oh, Ash says Nendoroids tend to be advertised more to girls. Ah, that's fair. That's fair. I think Dragon Ball... I mean, it makes sense, I think.
I mean, I had never heard of... Well, the only Nendoroids I had heard of on my own were just Kirby, which I have now, of course, and Miku. I didn't know that that Nendoroids were a whole thing. Like, I just came across those first, and then I've slowly found out that there's more of them.
You know what the best Nendoroid... you know what the two Nendoroids I wish I had the most were? The Gurren Lagann Nendoroid, which is way gone at this point. There's no way I'm getting that. And the Sonic Nendoroid, which I got like a bootleg of once on eBay because I was scammed. But the Sonic one was so good. Before they released that one Sonic figurine that I got from a friend bought me it from GameStop, the Nendoroid was like the only really good Sonic figurine that was affordable.
Oh my god, we're going up the slide, I think.
Oh, Skex's figurines would be good. I'm so sad that fucking Dark Crystal Series 2 was cancelled.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I think Vinesauce mentioned it.
I hate to be the millionth person to say this, but they cancelled fucking Dark Crystal Series 2 and Big Mouth gets a Series 3. Fuck this shit.
Well, we know which one is the cheaper one to produce.
Fucking, I'm gonna find whoever's responsible and I'm gonna remove their hip bone. I like how this person has a face on their forehead that looks cuter than their actual face. It's a nice strategy.
Speaking of aliens, I was telling Biss about this just before we streamed. There's a new discovery made, well, it was last year, and of course, with scientific studies, they don't publish their findings until, you know, they're good and ready to. So we've just now heard about that they discovered radio signals coming from the closest star system to us, Proxima Centauri. that do not match anything that we know can be naturally produced. So we're looking into that now. There's evidence there may be aliens there.
Oh shit, story's about to get real. Story's about to get real, and it's time to suddenly give a shit.
I mean, it's just gameplay at the moment.
Oh. But I mean, it's approaching a fucking climax.
Yeah, well, if they start talking over me, I'll stop, but...
But we're like chasing down Bungus McScrungus,
yeah, but
who's
see,
going
it's
after
aliens.
the
It's a good
platinum.
time to talk about aliens.
Who's going after the mother platinum compoober that's over there in the distance? It's suddenly a lot further away, but then again, I guess the isometric viewpoint, the main
Isometric
game
exercise.
No, it's like. And then if you ever say isometric exercise ever again, you're no longer invited to my lunch.
That's okay. I wasn't planning to come there anyway.
Wow, mean.
I eat lunch alone.
Wow, bean. Wow, machine.
But yeah, they said like it's hard to determine like if the radio signals are coming from there because you know there's a lot of radio signals that come from Earth, but they're in like a range that's not typically used for communications on Earth. So that's evidence that it's not coming from Earth, but also it's in a range that we don't know of any way that it could be naturally produced. So.
Well, even if it isn't aliens, we'll probably learn that something can produce it, which would be interesting.
Yeah, which is exactly the same thing with the evidence of aliens on Venus, where it was like there's no known natural way to form the chemicals they found other than life processes. So if it wasn't life processes, then we learned something new anyway. Like it's not as exciting of a thing that we have learned, like to the general public, but like any sort of scientific, you know, any new scientific knowledge is always good.
So how are you enjoying the new Star Fox anyway?
Did you see the big ship clip through that building earlier? Just
No,
didn't
I didn't
care it
want
was there. I have to steer around the buildings because I'll get damaged if I go through them, but this ship can just phase through them like they're not even there.
It's a game.
Video games, y'all.
You know what?
Oh, I'm supposed to be shooting the engine specifically.
Oh, that makes sense, doesn't it? They're the biggest, brightest, most obvious part of it.
I thought I was just supposed to be shooting it, generally speaking.
I mean, you could. I mean, I didn't notice the health bar wasn't going down, and I was like, Elena,
Yeah,
maybe you
but
should figure out.
You think I look at UI? Haven't we been over
Elena,
this
I don't think
many
you
times
look.
on my
I don't
stream?
think you have eyes.
Oh. Oh, this reminds me, I noticed that one of the tags that I use all the time, I can't find, like, for some reason I can't put it on there anymore, which was the blind playthrough.
Oh yeah, it's because it's because Twitch is doing lip service to the idea of not being ableist by removing the blind tag.
Oh.
Which, from most of the disability advocates I've seen on my feed, seems to not be something anybody actually wants.
Yeah, I wouldn't think anybody would care about that, because blind has more than one meaning.
Yeah, it reminds me of when didn't Twitch remove the term blacklist? It's like
Oh. What?
it's like that's not the problem. The problem was people being executed in the street.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
because I was just confused the other day. I was like, what happened to that tag? It's not coming up anymore when I try to put it in.
10 minutes to restart.
And I was disappointed because I use that all the time because I do a lot of games without
Oh
knowing
my
anything
god,
about them
you're
before.
ramming them! Oh fuck, this is
And it
cool.
doesn't seem to be an equivalent that they've given. I'm just using first playthrough, which isn't quite the same because, like, I could do a first playthrough of a game that I've already seen before, right? That's not the same thing.
Yeah, being on the moon does suck.
I think they still have the blindfolded tag.
Well, it sucks for humans. They said to use first playthrough and no spoilers. But considering you're only allowed a
thanks.
few custom tags,
It's because
I agree. It's not great.
I don't usually care about spoilers either. I just want people to know that I've never seen the game before. Right? Like, Like, that's it.
Naive
'Cause, like,
playthrough.
And yeah, having to use 2 for where 1 was originally good. It's like, what a weird decision. And like, I heard Vinesauce talking about how they have removed, or like they've like globally banned certain words now to try and like prevent harassment. And he was like, how about instead they just have stronger anti-harassment policies?
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That'd also require effort on their part, though, is the problem. They don't like
This,
effort.
and he said this on top of the more pressing DMCA issues that they're still not fixing, or are fixing very slowly.
Following through on reports would be good. But then again, it's like the problem is to follow through on reports, they aid staff. And I've known people who have basically just, like, had their accounts temporarily banned because because Twitch has no staff, and follow through for them is just like, ban them. Who gives a shit?
Oh.
We'll figure out later.
Incredible.
And they didn't ban any actual slurs. That's a good point.
Oh. Yeah, I heard they got rid of the words like virgin and simp.
I love it. You can really tell it's a channel. It's a website made for gamers by gamers. What's the biggest slur around? Virgin.
It reminds me of when Automod blocked the word dinosaur. And you were making fun of that.
Dinosaur. Oh my fucking god. Oh, that's majestic. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, majestic. When are they gonna ban Miyamoto?
Hi, Arrow. It's a platinum
Arrow.
game, Arrow. What do you expect?
Arrow, it's not as long if you're a pro gamer.
Remember how long Nier Automata is? This is just how they do at Platinum.
Well, actually, I don't think it being platinum has anything to do with it, because Metal Gear Rising was a platinum game.
Well, the only ones
And
I've
that
seen have
didn't
been long. Like, I watched Vinesauce play Astral, whatever it was called. And
Yeah,
that was long.
But Astral Chain and Nier are both like partial RPGs, I think.
Well, this game's long too. Boy, I'm really stinking this up. I don't remember how to fight Turtle.
Hammer to their head.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, but it doesn't seem to be very effective. Not more effective than any other of the weapons were. Well, I guess it was okay.
Elena, I'm on my last 2 jelly babies.
Piss, what did I tell you about eating like entire bags of candy all in one go?
It was over the course of a night.
Piss. But still, like when I have candy, I've never eaten like more than like a few pieces at a time. I can't imagine like eating the whole bag in a day.
You also like water without any ice.
I do not.
The newest series.
I
of
always
The
put
Simpsons.
ice in my water bottle.
Dirt. What do you put in your water bottle?
Ice. I put ice in there every night when I fill it up. So I do like water with ice.
And that's still a level of like bland below what I have, because I tend to have like flavored water.
Yeah, but drinking
Sparkling.
water is, without anything in it is good for you.
No, it fucking isn't. You're talking shit. Flavored
The
water's
less
not
there
bad.
is in the water, the better.
That's not how it works! You're going off the aesthetic. You're moralizing the food. It's not like the water has some innate property that is lost when things are put in it. The purity of the water does not make it more effective.
You get more water per water. if you drink
Yeah,
this
if
water.
it's 99.9% water, then who gives a shit? Chat, please crucify Elena. She's talking shit. No, Elena is not right.
Answers I'm right. I got an emote thanks to Arrow subscription. Thanks
Flavored
for the
water is not
firework.
substantially different from water. It is 99% the exact same thing.
I'm just thinking of people who think that medicine is more effective the more diluted it is.
Oh, you know what my favorite counter argument to that entire holistic medicine bullshit is?
Yeah.
So these people argue that it doesn't even matter if there's any of the active ingredient left in water anymore. That just has to have been in there at some point, right?
Oh yeah.
Would that mean that any water that's been in the sewer is just poisonous forever now? You can't remove the poop from the water. It's become poop water forever now.
And then you have to just consider that, like, the water that's on Earth has been there for many millions of years, going through all sorts of things. Like, who knows where it's been? How many times it's been through things? Does it have memory of all of those things it's ever done? And
So
all water is poison?
Shan was saying you were right. There is more water content. I argue there is not a meaningful difference in water content.
You have to drink more of the flavored water to get the same amount of water that is just water.
Like a thimble more, who cares? I don't think you understand the amount of water. Okay, 1 second, do I have a bottle near me? Okay, I have flavored water right here. It's sparkling strawberry and kiwi, right?
Yeah.
The entire... Okay, so the bottle, right, okay, has a combined 8 calories in it. It has less... All the stuff on the front, less than 1 gram.
The flavored water that I drink has 0 calories.
Who cares, though? Like, that's the amount of like, if you chew a bit of the skin off the inside of your cheek and swallow it, that's 8 calories.
I mean, water is 0 calories, too.
Who fucking
Water
cares?
with nothing is 0 calories.
It doesn't matter! Like, it's who cares about 8? 8's the amount of calories it costs to fucking walk across a room a few times.
Because isn't a calorie something like the amount it takes to boil, like, a certain amount of water? The amount of energy it takes.
Well, I mean, okay,
And
okay,
of
so
course,
in the
water
abstract,
is
yes.
water, so it can't boil water, it's water.
Elena, you're
can't
talking
boil
the biggest
itself.
one. That's not how that works, Elena. I don't know if you're doing this just to troll me, because usually you at least kind of understand science. Now you're just talking shit.
Well, because otherwise why would water by itself be 0 calories?
Because it has nothing that can be metabolized for energy. If you had a fusion reactor in you, it'd be fucking millions of calories. Okay, this has in it, right,
Yeah, 'cause
okay?
the sweetener that's in the water that I drink is not metabolized by the body.
It has 0.5 grams of fat, 0.1 grams of saturates, 0.5 grams of sugar, and 0.01 grams of salt. Like, I need, like this is incomprehensibly just water. There's the lightest amount of anything added to this. There's no downside to drinking this. And I can't drink normal water because it feels like chemicals in my mouth. For
That's
some
why I
weird
drink filtered
psychological
water.
reason.
We have
I think
filtered
that'd
water
just make it
here.
worse. That'd make
Well,
it
I mean,
worse.
that's removing the chemicals from it.
No, I don't think you understand.
That
I
are
need my water to be impure, otherwise it just feels like chemicals.
It's,
I need it to feel like something designed for consumption, as opposed to just a material I'm letting slosh down my throat. What do you mean all water? Yeah, bottled water that is not flavored, I don't like. Tap water,
it's
I
just
don't
weird
like.
because things that are
Water has to be
manufactured for
flavored.
consumption are generally less healthy.
Elena, I don't think you understand. What I am saying is that when there's a flavor in my mouth, I'm like, I am drinking a drink. When there's just plain water in my mouth, I'm like, ew, material.
I don't
Oh, it's the
understand.
backstory, Elena. Backstory.
They killed my mom.
Your mother died working for the Sentinels?
Is that boy who I think he is?
Of all the luck.
It's all your fault my mom is dead. Yours and everyone else on Earth. Then Luca's mother is...
The brilliant scientist who sacrificed her life creating the hyperplasma shield. Professor Margarita.
Now I get it. That's how he got that pendant.
Explains how the boy knew our secrets.
I'm gonna get revenge for my mom. Revenge on everyone who took her away from me.
I knew that Margarita was named after its creator. That makes sense.
You are the objects of his vengeance. Deliciously ironic, don't you think? I don't suppose you'll lay down your lives for a good cause.
Not likely. The only thing we'll be laying down is the law.
We're not going anywhere without Luca!
Against the boy's own will? Then it's settled. We fight.
Team, unite up!
Roger!
Oh yeah, there was something I forgot to bring up earlier that I wanted to, which is just that whenever Vinesauce plays an RPG, I always notice in the comments there's always people angry that he doesn't just sit there and play it, and like he talks about like just like various topics like with the chat while he's playing it. Every time he plays an RPG, these people are there upset. I don't understand.
So in their defense, Sham, like, they've been going across the world doing super mission stuff, like, the entire time. They didn't have a chance to really talk to the kid. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I think I sometimes get annoyed by, like, variety hour type commentary. It depends. People need to know when to, like, let things not be interrupted, I guess.
Oh.
It kind of depends, though. I mean, like, an RPG, it depends where you're doing it, because a lot of an RPG is just battles, right?
Yeah, that's when he's usually doing his talking.
Huh.
And that's he said, because I think he said as much, because I think like during the stream somebody brought it up and he was just like I wouldn't be able to do that when it's just like the busy work parts of the RPG where you're just, you know, doing battles or just exploring.
Arrow got spooked. Look in the chat.
I just stairs earlier, lights are off and you nearly spooked your dad sleeping on the couch. Oh, spooked by your dad sleeping on the couch. I get spooked every time I come out into the living room in the middle of the night and the Christmas tree is there. I get spooked by the Christmas tree briefly every time.
Oh my god, did the Doctor Who Christmas special get you too?
No, it's just because I don't realize it's the Christmas tree at first.
Oh my god, I don't.
It's just there's just a big dark shape in the room.
Oh, you turn the lights off at night.
Yeah. So I walk around the corner and there's this big dark shape there where there isn't usually one, and for a second my brain is like, whoa, what is that? And then I realize, oh yeah, we have the Christmas tree out.
Do you remember do you remember which Doctor Who Christmas special I'm talking about?
I think I've seen that one.
The one where there's the the rapidly spinning buzzsaw Christmas tree. Oh god, I love Russell T Davies era Doctor Who. I want to watch it with Arrow, but like, there's no convenient way to do it, really.
We were watching them on DVD.
Divd.
On DVD.
Divd. Like,
on our look at it.
I don't know if I'll ever really like Doctor Who properly again. I think that era was kind of just like
Doctor Who, also known as Do.
I feel like it's just kind of was like a special time. Like, that's Doctor Who as
before we watched Doctor Who, I didn't realize how like goofy it was. Like, it barely tries to make anything make sense. It just kind of just does stuff.
Oh, Russell T Davies era. So basically, it's like 9th, 10th, everything before. Like, basically, I like it back when a liberal was the one who was the head writer, instead of now where it was like a conservative. No, I liked it when it was a liberal writing it, for better or worse. Then a conservative took over and it became shit.
Oh.
And now I think they've got another liberal doing it, but then maybe a less good one.
Oh.
I don't know. Arrow, we're on the internet. Shh. You can't say that. You can't say that, Arrow.
You can really just mess these guys up with this ability. Like, they can't do anything to stop you.
That's fair, Shan. Like,
Look
to
at
me,
this.
it's like... To me, my problem with it is
The
just that
bitrate
it's just
probably
not...
hates this. I don't know how well this is coming across on the stream.
Oh yeah, the bitrate's pretty angry.
But it
Like, I respect that, Shan. It's just that, like, there's a load of things about Moffat that if you watched his era first, you wouldn't care about. But because he was, like, because, like, his thing was replacing the stuff I liked, it's like, I'm more critical. Also, like, there's a load of, like, weird shit they do. Like, they make it out... They just have, like, I don't know, it's like, it's less character-centric in the Moffat era. And also, like, the partners are all written the same way, where they have, like, one gimmick, where they're always, like, some kind of puzzle for the Doctor to figure out. And people just keep... and they also...
they did that, like, one time, right? Did this guy then decide that, like, all of them have to be like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they also they keep, like, hyping up the idea that the Doc, like... So, this kind of happened in the Russell T Davies era as well, but they kept hyping up the idea of, like, the Doctor having a load of fuck buddies all over in time and space. And it just feels kind of weird. Like, the way it's presented feels odd, and it feels like... Part of the problem with Doctor Who in the Moffat era is sort of the same problem with his run on his, like, Sherlock show, which is just... He has too much of a boner for the main character. And the entire thing just becomes a giant, like, isn't the Doctor cool wank? Isn't he great? Isn't he amazing? I love him. He's great. The Doctor's great. Everybody wants to fuck him. He's the most important man ever. He's at the center of everything. And, like, they kind of did that in, like, these aren't problems that came from nowhere. They just got worse when he took over.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because, like, that was always kind of the case, but the Doctor didn't, like, lean into it. It just kind of just happened to be the case, you know? Like,
yeah,
it always just seemed like the Doctor knew more than he let on. In the ones that I watched, I remember. He just, like, happened to know where to be at what times, you know?
I agree with what Chromator just said, which is the Doctor works best when he's some weirdo. Like, especially Ninth Doctor.
Yeah, he just sort of... Everything always seemed to go according to his plan, but his plan was, like, incomprehensible, is how I always kind of felt about the ones that I watched. He just kind of knew things.
oh, I'm sorry, Shan.
Which I thought was interesting.
Also, I'm sorry if, like, I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm sorry if, like, if me dunking on, like, a version of the show which was, like, important to you is, like, I don't know. Maybe not the best. I don't know. Like it's kind of like, okay, it's like, I don't know. It's all valid.
They broke their ship.
Doctor Who's very much like Sonic in so much as it's a franchise of just a million iterations, and what it is to any given person is going to be different depending on when they got on board. Oh shit, the ship exploded.
Yep.
I fucking love the monster.
There was a dude in there. Who looks like the smaller dude, but he's big. Giga And he has got titty lights.
Your power is beyond reproach.
Oh my god. What's that one Pokemon that has the strummable titty lights? What are they called?
That is precisely why you must be wiped from the history of the universe.
Chroma
Yeah, I
says,
agree,
is this the end of
Shan.
the game nearly? I mean, don't ask me, I don't know. Well,
I'd say
I mean,
that we're
I guess you
definitely-
wouldn't know if I knew because they got rid of the blind playthrough tech.
Do you want me to give you an idea of how far through you are?
Okay.
We're definitely approaching Act 3.
Oh.
Wait, I just realised! You know how they all have fucked up suits at the minute? They're all damaged?
Yeah.
Wonder Green's
Also, I
fucking
like
donut
how-
is burnt. His
Yeah,
donut is
it's,
singed.
Also, I like how this big mecha looks like a chibi version. It's like a chibi mecha.
A checker. It's the Nendoroid!
Oh no!
Oh my god.
What? Disco mech. Shiny disco, shiny disco, shiny disco mech.
I fucking love this thing. It makes me a bit sad. It makes me a bit cry. It's beautiful.
I'm not gonna say for what, but I have a mech battle planned in one of my upcoming games.
What is that?
Is it a robot?
Oh, look at that punch! That's beautiful.
I think it wants us to get on board.
Boobs made of buildings. He's stepping on there. Look at all the little soldiers shoved in there. The rainbow beam.
God, I love scale so much.
Chroma says this is a lot farther into the game than I thought you were. Oh.
Mind blown.
Oh, Professor!
They couldn't have the dramatic scene go off without a single joke.
That thing ain't mine. I got no idea where it came from.
If you did not make it, who did?
Oh god, at some point I want to have a big gush about this mech, but it's not going to be now. Not now.
It's like a melting into a mother's warm embrace.
He's still playing the 3DS even though it's burnt up.
Where in the name of the Supreme Overlord did that come from?
Way more fucking resilient than a real 3DS.
Energy output on the mystery robot is rising. It's off the charts.
It's over 9,000.
Activate.
How dare you?
What the heck's a platinum robo?
He's calling this Platinum Robo. Yeah, look, the Platinum logo is there. They've really made their brand into just a part of this game.
Yeah. This game has like a load of mechanical references to other Platinum games. This is like the Platinum game. The culmination
I like when that's
of
a thing because, like, I was inspired by Tomorrow Corporation. They're the ones who did Little Inferno, and the way that they made their company name into like an actual company that was in the game. So I've been inspired to do that with ever since then with Electric Prune Juice. You know, Electric Prune Juice is just a thing in my game's world, as well as being the actual name.
Look at this anime bullshit.
Oh, it's the Punch-Out thing again. Which I really stunk at last time, if you'll remember. I'm especially gonna stink this time because I don't have the tutorial, so I don't remember how to do this.
I believe in you, Elena.
I don't remember how to... Come on, get up. I don't remember how to play this. How am I supposed to remember? I only did this once a while ago. Like, even if I had been playing this all concurrently, I would have forgotten because it's been a while.
I didn't forget. Can I have a gold medal? I didn't forget.
Okay, Bis. You're clearly smarter than me.
I'm a genius. Oh, oh, climb up its fucking front face like Spoderman-chan. Oh my god, I shouldn't have said Spoderman-chan. Do you know why?
Why?
because now it's in the same melody as Postman Pat in my head. Spoderman Shan, Spoderman Shan, Spoderman Shan, and their magical pan.
Yeah, this is just gonna be a war of attrition thing again, where I just die a bunch of times and eventually get through.
You know what? I remember once listening to a creepypasta narrated by Mr. Creepypasta. And it was like about Postman Pat, right? And it's amazing how you can tell that. It's amazing how you can tell that Mr. Creepypasta is number one American, and number two has never watched Postman Pat, because he always puts like an unnecessary millisecond of pause between the two parts of the word. Postman Pat. It's
Postman.
Like, yeah, it's like
postman. I mean, even I would think that word was postman. Why wouldn't it be?
Postman. Yeah, it's weird. It is weird. No, Mr. Creepypasta is not the footlayers guy.
I thought even in American English, like, you would pronounce it as postman.
Mr. Creepypasta is an incredibly good horror narrator. He's genuinely quite skilled, and I love his work. You're thinking of Chills from Top 15, who's like, number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
Yeah, that's called Chills.
The last thing you'd want on your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus. But as it turns out, that might be what you get.
Why is this muffin is looking awfully like a hamster.
Who baked a hamster into my muffin? Yeah, that one you do with the brown stain is the best one, because the context, the clip is like faked footage of a tiny chimp, like a 10-foot tall chimp running across somebody's living room. He's like, if I saw this damn thing in my living room, I'd stomp on it until it was a small brown stain. It's like, wow!
Doesn't that channel, isn't it like gone now or something? Like he stopped making videos?
Oh, if that's the case, I feel bad. Oh, I miss him. I just want it back.
I want to hear more of it. Also, speaking of creepypasta things, I had a video I wanted to show everybody. I don't know if y'all seen it before, but I think it was just posted today, and it was amusing me, so here you go.
Wait, did Chan just say, look at those thigh lawns? Oh lord. What are thigh lawns? Is that a term?
This is Mario Party DS anti-piracy.
Elena, I've seen this trope become big.
I enjoyed this.
Can you credit the creator, please?
I don't remember what they were called. They have like a Roblox picture.
You should credit them, Elena.
If you search this up, you'll find them.
We'll search them up and find them then.
I showed this to Sasha this morning, and I said...
Thigh lawns on the Mac?
And I said, point of view, Monty Mole personally executes you for the crime of piracy.
Wow.
I like the song they made for this part here. They posted that separately, and it has like a breakdown in the full version. Once you hear like the full version they made, it definitely, like, it loses its edge as being anything that could be real. But it's a good song. I liked the song. Let's see.
1 second, I'm just putting some wood on the fire.
I wanted to share that with everybody, because it was amusing me. It's by Joey Perleone. Let's see. Yeah, the channel's called Joey Perleone. Spelled P-E-R-L-E-O-N-E. No, excuse me. P-E-R-L-E-O-N-I. And if you search up Mario Party DS anti-piracy, you will find them. Chroma says, Chills commands my emotions like no other narrator could ever. Oh, here we go. you go. Here's the clip I was quoting.
That muffin is looking awfully like a hamster. Someone baked a hamster into my muffin.
And there's also this one.
Who put these rats in my ravioli? I didn't order rat violi.
There you go.
Hello! Hello!
I played the muffin hamster clip too while I was at it. And then I remembered the other one that I liked, which was the "Who put these rats in my ravioli? I didn't order rat violi." Like, everybody remembers the foot lettuce, but there's many other legendary quotes.
Loats, as they're known. Anyway, back to the story. Back to the punch out.
I hate these punch out parts.
Aww.
I hate when there's like gameplay changes, but then like they're not just a gameplay change, but it's like a really hard section with gameplay you're not used to.
I think compared to actual punch out, this isn't hard.
Well, that doesn't mean much considering like I can't do punch out at all either. So it's like
Provitor says rat violi has brought me to my limit. 1 second, brother.
I hate this. I do not like this video game right now. Like, I like this game mostly, but there are parts of it that I just genuinely do not like. This is one of them. Like, this is a game where I'd say I like it, except for, and then insert several things. So it's like a game where I don't think I want to play this again. I think this will probably be a single playthrough game. Especially because it's long. Long and has parts that I would not be looking forward to returning to.
How's the punch out going?
I guess you didn't hear what I just said.
No, what did you say?
I said this is a game that I would generally say that I like, but with the caveat of, like, insert several things. Or it would be like, I like it, but I don't like, and then there would be a list of several things. So I think it's a game that I've enjoyed, but I don't think I'll ever want to replay it. Like,
wow,
especially because it's really long, and there's like there would be a bunch of things I wouldn't be looking forward to in it as well. And it would sort of put me off of playing it again.
I think New Game Plus isn't as long, mostly because you end up quite overpowered for some of the earlier stages. Because you keep all your upgrades and like shit, I think.
And all your wonderful ones, maybe?
And all your wonderful twos. Ooh, you jumped over the sweep kick, good job.
I did what?
You jumped over the sweeping kick.
I did?
Yeah. I love how the enemy gets like these big like you know, punch lumps on their face, but like metallic.
Yeah, that happened on the other one too. It's just, I don't know how to block these things, because the punches happen, it just sits there, there's no tells, they just sit there just perfectly still for a while, and then all of a sudden they punch. And it's like, I can't react that fast.
They do kind of have tells.
They do not! They sit there perfectly still until all of a sudden they punch. And you have like a split second. Like, you have like 3 frames to react. If there are tells, they're the world's most subtle tells that have ever been in a video game. You're gonna tell me that like 3 pixels in its eye change color to like 1 like hex code off, and that's
the
how you're supposed to...
The aphid lays it down, Olena.
It's just, this doesn't feel satisfying, because it feels like as I always mentioned, the war of attrition thing. That's not very satisfying, Because it's like, I don't know, it feels like there's no stakes, but also I feel like I suck. So I just end up feeling bad overall.
I think with this game, it's like the satisfaction is in mastery.
Exactly,
but then
which
for
I
the
don't
first
have,
time
so
run,
it's like...
But then in the first time run, they're kind of like... The story is supposed to be sort of like giving you the momentum, and it did for me. But you don't really care about story
even
or
that
world
is
or characters
not good, because I feel like this is ruining the pace of the story.
I
I'm
mean,
just that I'm sucking at the game so bad.
I'm just going off my experiences.
It's like, there's no stakes to the story now, because it's like, well, I know I'm going to get there, but I'm just going to make myself look like a fool on the way there.
I mean, you still kind of have to struggle. I don't know. It just worked for me. And I guess I've made my peace. I've made my peace.
Because it feels like I didn't actually win. It feels more like the game just let me have it.
I can handle what I call resistance, aka when you're gonna get through something, but there's struggle involved anyway. Like that's how I tend to consider Sonic difficulty. Is like it's a moment. There's a moment-to-moment fight to do better, but you're probably gonna get through. Oh shit!
Master Blaster.
If you have any last words, insects, I shall hear them. Let it never be said that Gimme is not a gentleman.
Gimme? His name is Gimme?
Luca, listen to me. It's true. Your mother gave up her life to create Margarita. But that isn't the whole truth.
Oh shit!
Professor Margarita volunteered to sacrifice herself to become the computer at the heart of Earth's defenses. Mother Platinum.
Can we keep this short? Kinda busy here.
I think Gimme might just be a Japanese name because there's some other characters and other
But
things.
it's spelled
Gimme.
G-I-M-M-E.
Oh.
Like gimme something good.
But the enemy humanity.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ash. I think this playthrough has been a really bad presentation of this game overall. That's kind of why I wanted to quit halfway through, but here we are.
Well, because I wanted to finish the game, but I didn't want to play it if I wasn't streaming it with you.
She turned herself into a machine.
I think this game has like a good story, but like the fact that we only stream it once a week and like talk shit over it is probably making it the worst way to ingest this content, you know?
Short? You were going to keep this short?
That's right, Luca. The mechanized remnants of your mother sleep deep within Mother Platinum. Professor Margarita turned herself into a machine to save humanity.
I turned myself into a computer.
Wait, what don't you understand about it from the beginning?
I'm Computer Margarita.
Are you even listening to
Oh, you know, somebody has died. Oh, I mean, died like 10 years
Well,
ago
no,
or whatever.
said she turned herself into the computer.
I don't know, that's
she
like
says your
kind
mother
of
is
a
alive, Luca.
Safeguards humanity's future. Your mother.
I guess what I'm saying is like,
Wonder
don't
Red just
compare
said
it
she's
to
alive.
Pickle Rick. Don't compare anybody to Pickle Rick, Elena, it's mean.
I was making a joke!
Enough of this nonsense! It is time for the grand finale.
The opportunity was there, I had to make the joke.
They don't even fight crime, they just fight aliens. That are kept out by a force field called Margarita, which is sustained by 5 statues of liberty that are all around the world. They're called goddess statues.
I mean, I've managed to keep up with the story.
Wow, Elaine, that's kind of impressive.
I know what's happening right now. I mean, you have explained it a few times, so that probably helps me, but still.
Lasted just long enough for the Virgin victory to restore power. I love it when you use the dirty tricks.
Green, dude.
Look at his face. What are you doing, Wonder Green? Wonder Green is definitely the comic relief character, isn't he?
I think a lot of them in the comic relief. They're just.
I mean, they're really hamming him up right now in these last few scenes.
Oh my fucking god, Gimmy's fucking dead.
Hi, Sasha.
Like, just not normal dead, super dead. I sometimes think I may have ADHD, but I think I have the kind of ADHD where, like, instead of having no energy for this stuff, I have infinite attention for this stuff, and then for nothing else. My brain is very good at Wonderful 101, but, like, I ordered a new microphone cable 2 days ago. It arrived yesterday, and I lost it within 5 minutes, and I've had to order another. So, that's the kind of person
I was unable to assist Bist in finding it either. Because you just remember nothing about what you did with it.
Chromator says more like Gibbed-E. 1 second, I should close my fire door.
Oh.
Oh yeah, hyperfocus, that makes sense.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I'm ADHD, and I think I lean more towards the hyperactive side of things. But I'm kind of just in the middle. It just depends on the thing, really.
Can I just say, by the way?
Yeah.
Fucking Lord, we're getting to the part of the game I love the most.
Oh.
We're getting into the good shit.
The plot of this game reminds me of Nier Automata.
Jay, you gonna buy some stuff at the Wonderful Mart? Because I think we have enough to maybe get some stuff in our.
Oh, it's too late. You didn't remind me fast enough.
That's all, folks. Our ability to resist death jerk is Kaputski.
Super reactor
Kaputski.
energy output dropping rapidly. Reactor 1 at 15%.
That guy's a serious moment of the story, and yet they still have time to say Kaputski.
Because you need to understand, Elena, silliness and seriousness together coexisting is the best thing.
Oh, well, they do that in the Marvel movies all the time, but we know how you feel about those.
Yeah, because they're just shit. like, I like chocolate, but that doesn't mean I like bad chocolate. Okay, it's more complicated than good or bad.
They're coming, and there ain't nothing we can do to stop them. They killed Gimme, but didn't exactly help much.
Oh, I love how fucking dire this is.
Look at the dragons. They look like, what's that Godzilla thing? Ghidorah with the multiple heads? They all look like that.
I love the scale of the Geth Jerks machinery. It's so incredible. The piss bubble is no more. The aliens are in. Because like all the aliens we've been fighting that are all like huge city-sized mechs and shit have all just been like the tiny little things that snuck through the cracks.
Just don't whine about it. Fix it.
A quick count reveals some 6 to 10,000 vessels.
Does Wonder Black not speak?
Whoever kills the most thinks what? Oh, now that is a rousing plan.
Wait, what?
Yes. Given the situation, I am going to pretend I did not hear that.
What?
You're not giving up?
What was this? What was that? Excuse me?
Now's our time to shine.
In time for Pink to show us her deepest, darkest, sadistic tendencies.
What?
One more word and I got you like a trout.
Where are we going with this right now?
Something wrong?
I'm coming with you. It's not as if I have a
I-
home to go back to anyway.
I didn't know this game was gonna go there.
Team,
Oof.
it all comes down to this. The final battle for Earth begins now. All hands, brace for impact. Onward,
Welp.
Virgin victory.
Commander, wait! The Platinum Robo. Look.
Point.
What is it trying to tell us? The sky?
So, this whole Platinum Robo thing, you picked that name, didn't you, Red?
To space. Use the Shirogane Comet to destroy them all?
Welcome back, Shan!
Oh yeah, the comet.
Okay, Shan, I don't know how long you've been gone, but for the record, the big skyscraper robot has Luca's mum's soul in it, just so you know.
Oh, you just spoiled it, Bis.
No, it was said!
I was just trying,
was
I was just
explicitly
starting
said.
to realize that.
They explicitly said it in dialogue!
They did?
Yeah!
When?
It cried, and Luke was like, Mum?
Oh,
Like,
I didn't notice
directly.
that. I thought it was just now implying that she survived into the robot, even though the big computer thing was destroyed. Yeah, see, they're just now revealing that, Bis. He goes, Mom, is that you?
Oh, it was basically revealed.
You've spoiled it for me, Bis.
It's not. Well, I spoiled it for you because you didn't pick up on the hints.
As it turns out, this little kid was actually the main character of this game.
Lucas loves his daily sniffs. Oh.
What?
Sorry, Shan took
Lucas,
the
not
cow.
Luca, because the character's name here is Luca.
Luca
and then he was
first
going into like a flower thing, so I thought you were like, Luca loves his daily sniff of that flower thing. I was like, what? Shit! Oh. Hair. So when I said it was skyscraper boobs, I was right then, apparently.
Okay.
skyscraper boobs. I'm gonna be honest, Luca does have this animation where he puts his finger like under his nose, like Ash Ketchum. And I thought that Chan might have been referencing that. So I was like, oh,
the finger
Lucas.
snip?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Why is that such a big thing in like Japanese culture? The finger under the nose.
Means they're like sniffling.
Yeah, but why does Ash do it like all the time? Why does Sonic do it all the time as well?
They get the sniffles. Which for some reason is associated with somebody being young.
Oh. Oh, because they're all snotty little brats.
Oh. Kicked it. Oh, just stole a ship to hold on to use to fly. Just picked up the entire spaceship and is using it to fly with.
What did you just say, Arrow? Oh, does the sniff all the time? Phantasy Star Universe Protag.
Oh, I see. You can use both of them to shoot. Now I'm thinking of Kid Icarus Uprising.
Shan, it's not obnoxious when you talk about your cats. Cats are great and everybody loves them.
This talks about their cats on stream sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't have cats, but I talk about the bunny. We can't have cats because 2 of the people in the house are allergic to them.
Bunnies are kind of like off-brand cats when you really get down to it.
They're also a bit like dogs. They're kind of like in between cats and dogs.
It's the dats or cogs.
But they're not as smart as either of them, so that's the trade-off.
Wait, the power-ups in this are like boxes of P written on them. I think that might be a Toho reference, or I might be talking shit.
Well, it was just the platinum logo.
Yeah, but like in Toho, the power-ups are like boxes of P on them.
Which is a reference to Zelda 2, which had pea bags.
Also, can I just... How many shooter sections that are entirely unique and share no mechanics does this game have?
The only mechanic they share is that you shoot.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's like the game has, like, 7 different variations of scrolling shooter. Strike.
I think Elfie was pretty convinced that I was ADHD on that topic, by the way, because of the way I play games.
The puppying. The puppy
yeah.
game. Oh.
She said
I think the most
like
interesting
ADHD.
thing to me is still how just when you were fighting Red Eye in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, it's like it has 2 platforms orbiting it. They are always 180 degrees away from each other, but you couldn't anticipate one coming on screen from the position of the other. That always stands out to me as the most... Yeah, but yeah, that's the most Elena thing.
I had to be able to see it to be able to figure out what the timing was.
I love you.
Maybe I'm too much of a visual thinker for my own good.
A vinker. Also, I'm gonna be honest. Sorry, anybody, if I'm not maybe presenting this game ideally. I'm trying my best to like make this a stream that maybe like works. I don't know.
Like, it's not our job to sell this game, I guess. It's like
it's our this game's got a cool. This game's cool, and it is our fucking job. It's my job at least. I'm an advocate.
I mean, it's not
of
like this is an
Wonderful
indie game or something.
It basically is. Like it sold like shit the first time.
Oh.
It was released. Absolute garbage. It's a niche title. It's a niche title that does a lot of experimental things and is like has a lot of value.
I made a glider when I was trying to make the bomb.
You can attack with the glider now, even if it's shit.
No, I didn't get that. I didn't buy that.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, never mind.
No, because I didn't think I was ever going to use it.
Well, past dues are full then.
I didn't think I was going to accidentally make a glider in the middle of a fight.
Oh, Lane, you know what I wish we could play together?
What?
The original Super Monkey Ball. It's so good.
Super Monkey Ball.
Super Monkey Ball is one of my favorite Sonic fan games. And before everybody says no, it isn't.
They put Sonic in
Don't be in
the
denial.
remake.
It's
Although
weird
I hate how they put him in there because they still put him in the ball, even though Sonic could just do all the Monkey Ball stuff by himself.
Yeah, literally all Super Monkey Ball needs is just a state change that modulates the amount of control you have versus the amount of rolling you do, and a jump button, and that's just a Sonic game.
Well, Monkey Ball Banana Blitz has a jump button.
Yeah,
and
but I mean, a
everybody
jump
hated
button is not shit.
Oh, I see.
The jump button in that I think pushes you upwards regardless of the surface you're on. So I mean, more of like a bound off the thing you're currently touching button.
Also, they made things harder in the remake, apparently in annoying ways.
Oh, thank you,
Because
Chroma.
people already thought the game was hard just because of the control scheme made it hard. So I guess they were like, they still wanted it to be hard obnoxiously, but they had to do it a different way because it doesn't have motion controls now. We still gotta make this game obnoxiously hard, but...
Well, the GameCube one is a port. The GameCube one is a port of the arcade version, Shan, but basically, yeah.
And I've just found it difficult because, you know, I'm stubborn with 100%ing things. So I had to do it the 100% way, which is you have to do all of the circuits in one, like, world, all in a row without failing.
Wait, Chroma, are you... Hold the phone a second here, right? Hold the phone a second here. Chromator, I need to know whether this is like a meme or this is just the hottest take you've ever made.
I like Super Monkey Ball Jr. on the Game Boy Advance. That's the only one I've played other than Banana Blitz.
Oh, Elena, we need to get you the... You have a GameCube now, right? So you can play the first one.
And the second. Everybody seems to like the second one best, but you seem to like the first one. Although people usually ask for both 1 and 2. Like when they want to see those games return. They want to see both 1 and 2.
They're kind of like a Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 situation. They're so similar that if they weren't in one package, it'd feel weird.
A side-eyes Nintendo.
Can I just say, by the way, there was all those stories about a few months ago, where like the Yakuza director was like, if I made a Sonic game, it'd be really different. The Yakuza director used to be the Monkey Ball director.
Oh.
So as far as I'm concerned, he's already made a Sonic game for a start.
He just won't admit it to himself.
Or at least won't admit it to the press. But the other thing that's interesting is, if you look at pictures of him from when he was the Monkey Ball director, he was like a normal game dev, right? He looked like a normal... He could be on a Nintendo Direct, explaining the Yoshi. But then slowly, as he directed more Yakuza games, he started looking more gangster. And I love that evolution.
He's a method actor. He's a method game developer.
Wait, 1 second. Chromator says, well, I got stuck on the first level, but I dreamed the rest of the game a few months later and it was really cool.
Oh.
Do you mean streamed? I think I'm going to assume they meant streamed. The actual...
Oh, I thought you meant it was really cool in your dreams.
The only thing I know about Super Monkey Ball Adventure is there's a part where you have to spin a crank. Oh yeah, the spin crank that Arrow's mentioning, and it was there to hide a load time. Also, one time a friend of mine showed me some videos by a guy called Nerd Cubed or something, where he was like complaining about
I meant
game.
dreamed.
Oh, you actually dreamed it. Chromator, that's incredible. I really want to play the version of that game that you made up in your head.
I once had a dream about a Mario Kart game that doesn't exist, where it was like really like serious and like gritty, and it was like demolition derby type stuff. Like you could like customize your kart to put like spikes on it and destroy the other karts. And like there was racetracks that were kind of like Wario Stadium sort of esque, but more like gritty. And had like and like I remember there was like a chain chomp item I came up with, which now is a real thing that exists.
Hello,
and like spike balls you could pull behind the cart. Hi, Violet.
I think that person linked me a Nerdcube video where the dude was like, "You don't get it. Deadpool should be in." Like it was like there was like some video where Nerdcube was like complaining that people were complaining that was Deadpool like homophobic or something. He did there was something he did that was uncool. And Nerdcube was making a video being like, "You don't understand, he's a funny character, he's a comedy, he's a funny character.
He's a funnier character than we've ever had."
Yeah, and then like this dude who was like my ex's brother linked that video to me, looking to have like an argument. And then I argued so hard he like apologized and was like, "No, I'm a buffoon, please, no, I'm sorry I sent you that, I'm sorry, I'll apologize." I'm good at arguing. Like, sometimes people want to start an argument with me and then immediately regret it.
We're fighting a Gunchu, Bis. Whatever that is. Oops, I just died. I finally died.
I think the Gunchu probably is a reference to something, I'm guessing, just because it's weird.
What if I gunched you?
Just describe the act of gunching a fairy.
I don't know. I don't know what gunching is. I thought maybe you would know.
You know, in chat, I think people are talking about Ashens eating black cheese.
Please.
Shan says it tastes like shit, apparently. Which doesn't surprise me, because Parmesan always smelt like shit to me.
I like Parmesan.
I mean, it tastes good, but it smells literally
Bye, Sasha.
Good luck!
Trigger's dead ahead, right? Dude, this is gonna be epic!
Alright, now we're isometric view. Again.
Hell yeah, it's isometric time, baby!
I think I'm gonna play... I don't think I'm gonna manage to get the Wii version of it like I wanted to stream. But I think I'm gonna try and stream the DS version of Santa Claus is Coming to Town for Christmas.
Can you just stream Santa Claus is Coming?
That's not a thing.
Yes, it is.
No. I had to scrounge last year for Christmas games to stream already, so I feel like I'm scrounging even harder this year looking for Christmas games to stream. So if anybody has any Christmas games they'd like to see me play, let me know.
Elena,
I mean, there's some different people here than last year, so maybe there's something I streamed last year you'd like to see again this year. But
Elena, as a British person, I can't bear hearing you use the word scrounge.
Oh.
It is cursed within my cultural context.
Oh. I think you've brought that up before, but I always forget because I have no such association with the word.
Yeah, basically, like in UK context, scrounge is like a right-wing term for receive benefits to eat.
Oh. Well, yeah, the
Which
way
is
I was
really...
using it has literally nothing to do with that. It's more just it's more just like scraping to look for the games.
And the weirdest thing about it is that they'll use scrounger as an insult, right?
Yeah.
But like, it doesn't feel like an insult. Like, the word, like that word implies that you're getting the bare minimum of the, you know, you're barely scraping by. That doesn't sound like the insult people mean it as, but they do.
What's there's like an equivalent to that here, but what is it?
If it's
well, they refer to them as handouts here usually.
Oh my god, you know the fucking... I saw that one fucking tweet by Joe Biden that was like, the American people don't want handouts. It's like, no, they do. Give them the fucking money, asshole. No, there's what's the percentage of unemployment in America at the minute?
It was big.
40% or something. People want money, just give them the fucking money. Fucking Joe.
Play famously Christmas game Kingdom Hearts 2, Arrow says.
Appearing behind Joe Biden's office. Like,
I remember this. We were gonna try and get me Christmas nights.
Oh yeah, you're probably gonna have to play that on a legal Sega Saturn. It's removed from the Steam version. I can help you with that. Also, you know what else I can help you with? That might allow you to also do a playthrough of the original version of Sonic R. And also the best version of Sonic 3D Blast, which gives us some content to string together. I think I'm probably going to get you the PC version of... Actually, Oh, this makes sense. I get you to play the original version of Sonic R with me, right?
It seems like it's not a very well... It's not a very like common opinion that Sonic R is any good. Because like Vinesauce, he was doing like one of his Sega Saturn showcase streams, and Sonic R was the last one on there. And he was like, this is probably a good game, but I don't really have the time to like look at it enough to determine that. And he was like, people usually like this one, right? And then everybody in the chat was like, no, not really, and that kind of thing. Everybody was telling him it was bad.
It's not bad. Like, I don't know. It's
that seems to be the common opinion, is that it's a bad game.
It's just a game that's easy to meme on because it has like a romantic Europop soundtrack and like has 5 levels. But like, you know, for the time, like, you know, it's an
Everybody
early
said the music was really good though. People said the soundtrack was amazing.
It's good, it's just easy. I don't know, the entire game is like easy to meme on is the problem.
Vinesauce just said that he didn't like the controls very much. He said it wasn't as good as Mario Kart controls.
What does
Like he
what
wished
did you
it
mean by
controlled
the
more like
call?
Mario Kart. Like he said it. I don't remember exactly
Do
what
you
he
mean
said. It was
player
something
movement,
about
or do you mean the button layout?
the movement.
Well, I
I think
mean-
he said it was like the turns were too floaty.
What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does the turn to floaty mean? Wait, you might be banned on Twitch, Ash? What the fuck? Play.
What did
oh
you
wait, no,
do?
no. My reading comprehension is bad. He was saying Sakura Santa might be banned.
Oh, yeah. You said that, and then I glanced, and then assumed
Oh shit!
that
They fired
it
the
was correct.
comet. Oh shit! They're firing the comet. Look!
I didn't know the comet was a thing you fired. I thought it was literally a comet.
No, they said very
It's the
clearly
name of
it was
something.
a cannon. Yeah. Look at them
See,
go!
I'm not following everything in the story then, evidently.
This is the Shirogane Comet, which is Earth's last line of defense.
I thought it was a literal comet. 'Cause the way they were talking, I thought it was like a literal comet that like flies around the Earth every so often,
Well,
and they were
it
going
does
to
fly
intercept
around
it and
every
use it.
so often. That's why it's
Oh.
called Comet, I think, is because it's left in orbit.
Oh, okay. Well, did we win now? Did we just destroy the entire fleet?
Ooh, you got a platinum medal for that one.
Well, yeah, and because nothing could hurt me during it. It was
Platinum
literally
medal
just
for
move the
aiming.
stick around until you have blasted everything.
Oh.
Is that the end of the game? Or is something else going to happen?
It's not over yet.
Well, there's my
Thanks.
answer. It's like he came in just to answer me. Jerk matter? I still can't get over that. I can't believe he just directly answered me. Is space cracking? Space itself has cracked open. Oh, this is a Kirby final boss.
Kerbinal boss.
My god, it looks a lot like the thing from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The villain. Geethwaxe.
Look at that orb.
Diameter 200 kilometers.
200 kilometers.
21 quadrillion 450 trillion square meters. Weight 1 quintillion 675 quadrillion tons.
That's a big number of tons.
Displacement coating. So this is Geth Jerk's ace in the hole.
That was one impressive hole.
You busted Charlie Brown. Nope, you just broke Charlie Brown.
Homestuck.
I still
Or
got a
in Gurren.
consolation prize, but look at how good my medals were. I guess I died too many times for the medals to count.
I love how they still put the Wonder Mart at the end of this.
Yeah.
I love the buy some stuff maybe.
Oh yeah. Probably should. Are we getting close to the end of the game? Should we continue or should we save this for another time?
I think we should continue.
Okay. What should I buy?
Unite.
Buy a log and then eat it.
Oh.
An entire oak log.
I don't think we need any of these at the moment. Skills? Speedliner. Oh, you wanted Multi-Unite 3, I think you wanted me to get?
Well, I mean, if you're gonna use it, I don't know if you're gonna bother though.
Yeah, I forget to use Multi-Unite 2 most of the time.
I mean, the game would probably go a bit faster if you did.
It's just I don't have I never seem to have enough, like, members of the party, because, like, because I could technically do 2 of those, right? But I usually barely have enough to do even 1 extra.
Shan is saying ball.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna use it.
Becomes
formation charge.
Okay, you just do whatever shopping you want while you do that.
We'll get formation charge.
Recline back into my
Speedliner is probably worthwhile as well.
Speedliner, otherwise known as Spiner. I'm sleepy.
Wow.
Roger.
Exo-atmosphere is the location.
That's a fancy way of saying outer
Energy
atmosphere.
output from the planetary fortresses jerk matter
Oh, I see. Ash is listing all of the Sakura games, and they're all banned.
Did you say Sakurai?
Sakura.
I'm sure you said Sakurai for a second
No,
there.
Sakurai's games are definitely not banned.
They just ban every Smash, most of the Kirby's. Maybe not
Actually,
even most.
yeah, it's not most of the Kirby's at this point. Because the last one he worked on was Air Ride.
Even at Air Ride point, like, I don't know if most of them were him. Like, a lot of spin-offs you'd imagine probably weren't him. And the Dark Matter trilogy. Look at all those fucking enemies!
It's like terrible irony that the reason why he stopped working on the Kirby series is because he didn't want to make the same game every time that he made games. And then they've had him making Smash Bros for years now.
Hey, Elena.
Yeah.
Look, there's an entire galaxy of jerks.
I imagine they have to pay Sakurai more every time they make a Smash Bros game to convince him to continue working on them, because every time he's been like, I don't want to make Smash Bros anymore. And like, he got out of Kirby, right? He was like, I don't want to make Kirby games anymore, and he got out of that. But he hasn't gotten out of Smash Bros, so I imagine they must just keep paying him more to get him to keep doing it, because otherwise why would he at this point? Like, if I was in his position, like, that would be why I would continue.
Hey, Elena.
Yeah?
Are you seeing the septillion of jerks? Can we just appreciate the sheer amount of jerk on display right now?
Well, what do they want with Earth anyway? Like, they're so big and there's so many of them. What do they want with this stinky little planet?
I don't know, Elena.
What has it got that they want? Like, are they just generically just trying to conquer all other living beings for some reason? Because that's sometimes an excuse that's used for things like these, is just like, oh, well, they just conquer everything. That's just what they do. They don't have any motivation beyond that. That's kind of what the Combine and Half-Life are.
Well, they destroyed the Rulo.
The ruler?
Rulo.
What's the Rulo?
The roaming Rulo.
What is that?
The homeworld of Vorkan and Immorta.
Oh, wait, but I thought they were part of this.
Well, no, okay, so...
I just thought they were just like members of the Geese Jerk.
No, Immorta is ex-Galactic Police, but is the last surviving member. Vorkin was made to work for the Geth Jerk, but they were always planning to kill him anyway.
Oh. Okay, now I understand. I was confused on a little bit of that.
Oh my god, in chat Ash says, don't call Earth stinky, that's mean. And
No, I said dinky. At the dinky little planet.
And then Chromator replies, Earth produced Wonder Toilet.
So it has to be destroyed. I did not call it stinky, Ash, although technically you could call the Earth stinky, because I think if you like averaged all of the smells on Earth, it would probably average on the stinky side.
Smells! What the fuck do you mean if you averaged all the... Like,
if you averaged all the smells on Earth, it would probably end up on the stinky side of things.
What?
There's probably more stinky smells than good smells.
What? Okay, so is stinky just unpleasant to humans?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, so how do you know that Jupiter isn't stinkier?
Well, I mean, you wouldn't be able to smell anything on Jupiter because you'd like die instantly.
No, but if you got some Jupiter in a box and gave it to somebody and went...
Yeah, well, I said Earth... Well, in this case, Earth would be a stinky little planet. So... would be a stinky little planet. So Jupiter would be a stinky big planet.
Okay, that's fair.
And
okay,
like,
so
I didn't say anything about any other planets, okay? I was just talking about the Earth.
Okay, I don't know, I just feel like we need to define the baseline for how stinky a little planet can be, and then if the Earth's worse than that,
Venus probably smells worse than the Earth.
Yeah, I was about to say Venus. I mean, the Earth's probably going to smell better than Mars by virtue of the fact that Mars has nothing of that, like, just not much going on. Ash said some people think smarts fell good. No, farts
Smarts fell good.
Elena, we're approaching the giant.
Yeah, but we don't speak of those people. Look at how big this is, because look at how tiny the little mech is now. Or the big mech is.
You remember how I said I love scale?
Yeah.
Scale.
So this would be what? So this would have earlier been a giant boss robot, and we just killed it in one punch.
Yeah.
And now we're going to use them as our team.
Guys, last time I was in one of these, I had a good look around. And being the bad dude that I am, I noticed something. A button on the floor labeled autopilot.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, we'll knock these babies out and take them over. Then we'll all be
Oh my god.
super robots.
Wait, Shan's upset?
Rock, baby.
Wait. Oh, Shan's upset because you implied the ocean was stinky.
I mean, it probably is. It smells like fish.
This is where the subjectivity comes in.
I hate the smell of fish. Like, I can't eat seafood because it tastes too fishy. Which is like, well, duh. It's fish.
I'm in a weird position. I am with seafood.
But, yeah,
how
I
a
can't
lot of
stand
people
it.
are. I am with seafood the way a lot of people are with anime, where I'll say I don't like seafood, but then there's like 10 exceptions.
Wait, what am I supposed to do here? Wait, what am I...
High def mode, maximum output, Giga Unite and activate!
It's like, there's some seafood I can eat a little bit of, but then eventually the fish taste starts kicking in and I have to stop because it grosses me out. Like, I can eat it as long as I don't get the actual taste of it, if that makes any sense.
Elena, can we take it? Elena, I'm in love. I love this so much.
Look at them, they're like little bitty, they look like little, like dinky dudes, but these would have been like a giant boss earlier.
And then they combine and make a big hand, the most powerful fist ever.
Yeah, imagine how big the fist must be now, chat. Oh my god, imagine how big this... Oh my god, wait a minute, this is the thing that was tiny earlier. But now it must be unfathomably massive.
Just fucking gargantuan.
And yet, we can make these giant weapons.
I fucking love this shit.
Yeah, like I said, I like this game overall. Like, for moments like this, it's cool. But there are other parts where I'm like less into it, obviously.
Shan is even more upset with you, Elena. Also, Arrow likes seafood, apparently. Ash says Wonderful 101 is a massive metaphor for... Massive metaphor for plurality. Discuss.
Like, I've eaten salmon and shrimp before, and I like... In both of those cases, I can eat it for a little while, but then the fish taste starts kicking in, and I have to stop. The same with seaweed. I can't handle that either, because it's got the fishy taste. Anything that came from the ocean has that taste to it. Like, I don't like it. I cannot handle it. Imagine how big this box is that I'm about to open. No, no, hit it. There we go.
I want to just like... Okay, so there's a... Okay, so like stuff like this box, right? You know what it really makes me think of?
What?
There's a room in Gurren Lagann, right? Just a room. Right? That has to be like a kilometer or two tall, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just keep thinking to myself, I wish I could just stand in the kilometer or two tall room. I want nothing more than to stand in the kilometer or two tall room and look at how big it is. Even if it activates my fear of reverse heights, I need this in my life. I think sometimes people grow a fondness for things that make them uncomfortable.
Wow.
I think I'm like that because, like, I love
haven't
scale.
done that with
and I
heights.
That's actually the thing I was going to get to, is I have the fear of reverse heights, where if I'm near something big, it makes the sky look too big and I get scared. But then also I love scale and big things. And also flying, so...
I would perhaps feel ideally at home in space because there's no longer any heights. If there's no gravity.
Elena, every direction is a height.
Yeah, but if every direction's heights, then nothing's heights.
You'd love being a cosmic fairy, Elena. It's a shame you're just stinky.
That reminds me of this thing I said. Because remember how they kept making all the characters into doctors in Dr. Mario World? I said, if everyone's a doctor, then no one's a doctor.
Arrow just said that's me in the deep sea, I think. The thought of being out there is spooky, but it's also comforting. You know what? Sometimes when I used to be at work, in the middle of winter, out in the rain in the car park doing work, I would sometimes embrace the cold. I feel like the cold, I feel like broadly, things in existence can be defined to places that are full of stuff and then places that are empty of stuff, you know?
I mean, well, yeah, I guess that's the whole universe, because there's voids, and then there's, like, super clusters of galaxies.
And I feel like a concentration of stuff and a void are almost the same thing. The inside of a star is just like the depths of space inverted. Both of them have a consistency, but it's a consistency that is opposing. But yeah, I used to, like, be out there in the cold and the rain, and, like, go on, Elena.
Oh, I was going to say about the voids. Now I'm reminded of the largest known void, which is the Butez void, where if our galaxy had been in the middle of that void, it would have been much longer before we realized that there are other galaxies out there, because they're all so far away that, like, we wouldn't have had the technology to see them for much longer.
It's kind of wild. But yeah, I used to be out in the car park in the rain in winter at work, and I used to, like, embrace the idea of void. I used to flirt with it, and I used to be like, you know, it'd be cool if I fell in a ditch and got pulled in by some, like, cold arms or something, and, like, just slowly sunk to the bottom of the ditch, and, like, just embraced the quiet and the cold, and sort of vaguely, like, maybe not sank out of reality, but, you know, got closer to the abstract idea of void. And that's how I dealt with the cold, is that I basically embraced it. I embraced the lack. Yeah.
Well, there would have been stars in the sky, Shan, because, you know, like I said, it was supposed to be the middle of a galaxy. Or
what if
it's a galaxy in the middle of the void, but,
void?
And wasn't in a galaxy?
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, there would be no stars in the sky.
Well, that'd be cool. Imagine that.
There would be nothing out there, because everything would be too far away to be seen.
Oh shit, Elena. Look. Slowly shrinking squares of being okay. This feels like a Mario Party minigame. Look. Oh no, tell me about that year.
I think it was in... I think it was in the 60s was the point at which we realized that there were other galaxies. Or it was in the 20th century that we realized that there are other galaxies. And that we could see them. Like that some of the stars in the sky weren't just stars, but were entire galaxies of stars. It was like, first we realized we were in a solar system, and then we realized there were other solar systems, and then we realized we were in a galaxy, and then we realized there were other galaxies.
Oh,
so it was just sort of like a progression.
Oh shit, stuff's getting intense.
Provide cover fire and wait for that shield to drop before moving in. Alice, give us a particle scan of the fortress and let P-Star know where that generator's
P-Star.
Team, fall in!
What if there was a star made of P?
Wow.
Well, they're gonna use the glider in space? Okay, game.
To be fair, it's not an actual glider. It's a construct.
See, because we're not actually flying right now. We are just falling towards the big orb thing.
Well, the giant robots try and give you huggles.
Because this thing is so massive, it must have a gravitational pull from this distance.
Also, you were just moving anyway. And there's nothing
What
to
is
slow you
that? A
down.
transformer? Oh wait, no, it's the guy with the face on his face. That we played Punch-Out with, remember?
Hmm. Oh shit. Oh no!
But he's red now. Oh, this guy's back.
Could it be? Is it the anime boyfriend?
No,
it's the fucking anime boyfriend!
No, it's Samurai Jack.
Oh no, it's Samurai Jack, sorry. It's Butler Man! I love Chugi, but I don't know, I think of him as Butler Man in my head. He has Butler energy. Big Butler energy.
Big butt energy.
Wow.
If the Onceler is someone who once is, then the Butler is someone who butts.
The two slur. The three slur? When did we get to the Chrysler? We said it at the same time!
Great minds think alike.
Apparently there was a year where Shan didn't have a coat, so they just sheer force of willed themselves to not think of the concept.
This is making me think just of a Kirby game. Like this is very Kirby right now.
Well, I mean, Kirby is very anime, and this is also very anime.
But see, I don't watch anime, I just play Kirby, so in my mind it's Kirby.
Have you ever considered watching some anime with me?
No.
Oh, okay.
I do not watch that crap. There he is. There's who you were. What? We get another Unite thing? I can't do it. I can't. Why? I can't. It just keeps turning into gun. Oh, she's gonna look back judgmentally again. She's like, really? You can't do it? I can't do it. It makes everything. No. Chat, I can't make it. She's gonna. What?
You stop and then move the rest of the way.
Well, that didn't. I still did the. Wait, what?
Look at the diagram.
Oh, I did do it. Wait, it's like purple, but it looked like the pink one, so I thought I was getting the whip and was undoing it.
It's like Chugi's, except with like an angle at the last part. I fucking love this. The song that's playing in the minute is called Intertwined, and it's like the best song in the game. Oh god, I fucking love
You're the best
it.
song in the game, Bis.
He's surfing on us.
There's a game I just remembered about the other day because I was looking through my Steam library to see which games I've played the most. It's called Remember Me. And I was just kind of vaguely reminded of it for some reason. It was an
Remember
interesting
Me,
game.
the box art for that game is just the character from the back, right?
Is it? I've never seen the box.
I think so. You know what Remember Me always makes me think of?
What?
The Metroid Other trailer.
Oh.
I love how the guy just comes over, opens his helmet, goes,
Poop, that's so
"Remember me?"
hard.
And it's like, no, this is your first appearance. It's like so weird. The trail acts as if we should know this is, but we don't.
It's but yeah, Remember Me is funny because I don't think a lot of people remember that game.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And it's called Remember Me. I thought it was fun.
I once saw a tweet where somebody had like wiki vandalismed the page for that character, Anthony Higgs, on the Metroid wiki to just be called Remember Me. He's just called
It
Remember
reminds me
Me.
of the opening of Kid Icarus Uprising, which is actually good, where he goes, "Sorry to keep you waiting."
Oh, that's good. That's kind of close to like Solid Snake's
Kid Icarus
catchphrase.
Uprising has a lot of memorable lines like that.
Yeah, I agree, Arrow. Anime ridiculousness is... Okay, so Shan said it first, then Arrow agreed. Anime ridiculousness is great. And yes, Symphogear is a great example. I fucking love Symphogear. Symphogear feels like a Sonic adventure game to me, in spirit. And that's how you know it's good.
Well, if it isn't the heir to the throne of the roaming Aruna, leader of the space pirate band known across the universe as the Geizok.
Geizok? Fieri?
Vorkin.
She's still doing it.
Please remove Wonder Pink.
Well, I like Wonder Pink. I just don't like that they make her act like this.
What do you like about her? Because this is all she does. I think.
Well, you know.
What do I know, Elena?
How can one so weak hope to defeat an army so great?
Chromator says, if you'd simply remember him, you wouldn't need to visit the wiki page.
Acts just like the green character in Sonic Lost World.
I didn't come to
Yeah.
We're here to complete our mission. Team, it's time.
Or is characterized like her, at least. I don't think they act the same, but you know what I mean.
I know, they're just the woman.
But really badly.
Yeah.
Like if that's all they were, that would be less like upsetting than how they actually are, you know. Because then that, like, you could say that that's just what I am. I'm just.
Shan says ridiculousness is why I love Bark's Duck comics so much, which incidentally partially is responsible
I
for
thought you were
anime.
gonna say that's why you like Bart Simpson.
You know what?
Yeah.
I once got in an argument with some kids when I was young, because they said that Bart Simpson on a skateboard would be faster than Sonic.
Oh, I remember you telling me about that. I don't understand.
And then they were like, and Barney could beat him in a fight, but only while drunk.
I should look up, now it just reminded me, I should look up the thing. I wrote like 100 facts about Nintendo on my user page on the Mario Wiki.
Oh no.
And there were some things on, I think I showed it to you before. I don't think I've ever told the stream about it though.
Elena, have you ever shown the stream the Word document you made that has every combination of 3 letters possible in the English language?
It's a text file, not a Word document, but I don't think I showed.
You know what I mean. But yeah, you
It
just
was
sat
all
there
letters and
just
numbers and special characters were all included.
just every combination. Elena, you're a legend.
Oh. Every 2 and 3 letter combination, or character combination, I guess I should say, is there. We got a new wonderful one. How are they already there? Wonder Astronaut! It's a monkey! This wonderful one is a monkey!
Well, that's how he got there first. He's an astronaut, Elena.
He's from Houston. Abraham Abel. Age 12.
He's
He's a monkey! Oh, look at the monkey!
Judgment and wisdom are maxed out! Leadership is halfway!
If only Cassie had been here to see that.
Oh, we need to... I'm gonna clip that for Casino. Oh, you know, when are you gonna play ukulele on stream?
It was on sale for $10 today, I saw, on the Switch.
Oh, steal.
And I spent too much money on presents. I have to buy nothing for like the next month in order to like be saving again.
I need to maybe not spend for a month, then buy my PC, and then not spend for another month.
The next thing I'm planning to buy, well, I'm gonna buy stuff in February. Ah, phooey. I have to buy Half-Life 2, and then I'm going to stop for a while. Because I'm gonna stream that.
Good news, by the way, Elena. The budget for my PC has gone up 250.
Oh.
Because people giving me computer money for Crimble.
Yay.
Shan says, when are we gonna hear Elena sneeze?
Never. I always mute sneezes.
We need to get a sound clip of that to put on the Elena wiki.
Oh.
Sneezing is a technique utilized by several characters on stream, including Elena.
We're called characters now?
I don't know, you know what I mean. But then it's like, it's got sound clips of all of our sneezes. And it gives an estimated power level for each one of them.
It's Cassie's birthday, by the way, everybody. Forgot to mention that. Everybody say happy birthday to Cassie in the chat.
Happy birthday, Cassie!
She hasn't been on the stream for like a month, though. We gotta get her back.
We've gotta get Cassie back.
Yeah.
I've got work tomorrow.
Oh.
And I'm worried about how it'll go, because my department, like, so I work in the restaurant part of the restaurant, right?
Uh-huh.
Which, because of a lockdown that's about to happen, doesn't do anything? And I'm worried they're going to try and get me to do stuff in the rest of the restaurant. And I'm going to have to be like, yeah, I'm going to have to be like, listen, there's a reason I don't do anything anywhere else. It's because, not really suited to it. Don't make me do anything. Don't make me do anything or I'll, fucking kill you. Let me go look at my shifts and see if there's been any, like, indication of changes.
This doesn't work very well here. We're just gonna make this sword really long. Big sword.
Big sword.
3 bad globes and one big sword and a smoothie.
Yep, nothing's changed. Still got the same shift, so...
Chimps. Do you have the same chimps?
Nope. Get out of my life.
Here, I have something for you, everybody.
Cassie isn't here, we're just saying happy birthday, Cassie.
Yeah, it's Cassie birthday. It's Cassie birthday.
It's birthday. It's Cassie birthday. It's Cassie birthday. Haha, you got birthday. You just got fucking birthday, Cassie. You should know.
Oh, yeah, here you go. Listen to this, everybody.
In water, chimps will
drown. What's this gonna be?
Oh my god, that's a big sword. And I died.
Yeah, because you've got 200. You've got 200 people now.
Boy, I suck at this game.
I love it when
you can tell Cassie happy birthday in the server, and then she'll definitely see it. I got her.
Let's do it. Let's do it, everybody. Let's happy birthday spam Cassie.
There. Rumbused it.
Okay, Shan has a Elena sneezing headcanon.
Mentioning it would be something like this. What is this?
Wonder Red to Virgin Victory.
Well, see, they're not all wonderful ones, Arrow. Some of them
He,
are just
he loves
extras.
tacos. Take good care of them.
Oh, this is Griffin.
also
He's
my old
buddies.
What was that? It's me blowing my nose. Don't
You
address
think I
it.
would make a horse sound?
It sounded like a ghost going through a tunnel.
That's what it was.
It was terrifying. I thought that for a second our podcast had become possessed. It sounded like when,
Well, Arrow, they've got the
Grim
help
Reaper
of
slips
the
past your
Geyser.
ear. Blowing in my ear. Gross. Stop it. I'm getting a boner.
Well,
I'm not running anymore.
The Virgin Victory won't let us down. Team, brace yourselves.
I have a normal sneeze. I just don't sneeze on the microphone.
Elena's sneeze sounds like a combination of Vinnie Vine Sauce's sneeze and also Donald Duck having a stroke at the same time.
No.
It's not simple. And a slide whistle. And all the other sounds are like pitch shifted to be the same as the slide whistle.
Wow. It's vocoded to the slide whistle.
Oh shit.
No? Plug it, Bastille.
Wonderful Mart.
Gee, sure is convenient though. It's a wonderful mart. In the middle of the fucking enemy base.
I think we'll finish this game next time. It seems like a good stopping spot.
Can I be real?
We've been streaming for
Can I
2
be
hours
real?
and 20 minutes. I'm about at my limit.
Can I be real?
What?
It might be too late for that.
To stream next time?
Yeah.
I mean, we were already gonna have to like come up with something else to stream next time. 'Cause I think we're being invited to like a thing.
One second. Let me get you an estimate of how long the rest of this should be.
Because I don't think I have the energy to appreciate the ending right now either.
Yeah, actually it'd be an hour and a half for a good player, so let's leave it till next time.
Yeah, that would make a good stream amount, and then we can probably throw something else in at the end.
Yeah, like we can throw in Sonic Generations mods.
I want to do more Sonic Adventure 2 mods too.
Oh fuck!
At some point, because that was a series I started on the stream, and I think we only did like 2 episodes of that.
Actually, you know what? The thing we're being invited to sounds very tempting in there anyway, because it gives us a chance to lavish Cassie and happy birthdays.
Yeah.
So thank you for being here, everybody. I hope you're hyped for next week when we fucking finish this.
It's been a long time coming. Oh yeah, I started playing Spyro 3 today. Or, well, I guess it's not called Spyro 3, it's just called Spyro Year of the Dragon.
The third.
Doesn't have 3 in the title at all.
Spyro 2-2.
It does have a lot more in common with Spyro 2 than it has with Spyro 1. Like, it seems to have everything Spyro 2 had, but then they build on it, which is interesting.
Spafrero.
But yeah, this was fun. Oh, I'm stretching.
Spyro free for all.
My next for sure stream I'm doing is on Thursday, and I'm gonna play more Hyrule Warriors, and I'm gonna start Half-Life 2. So that game should probably last us a while, because I know the first Half-Life was pretty long. Half-Life 2 is probably pretty long too.
I just remembered the best name, the best gate name in all of video gaming.
Yeah.
Do you remember how Smash 4 was called Smash 4 Wii U and 3DS?
Yeah.
That was such a subtle good one. I love that.
But yeah, and then whenever I finish either Hyrule Warriors or Half-Life 2, I'm gonna do Outer Wilds. because Arrow keeps requesting it. So
Arrow
and other people voiced their interest in watching me stream it. So
I'm excited to see you
coming
play Inner Wilds and Outer Childs.
And then, of course, next Sunday will be Bis and I again. We will finish Wonderful 101.
Yeah, we're gonna play Wonderful 101.
We started that game months ago. Like, let's find out when we started Wonderful 101, shall we? Real quick.
Okay.
Let's go to my channel. Playlists. Let's see.
Well, skip it, whatever it is.
Well, we started it before Origami King.
Oh.
I think. When did we start it? Or was it after that? Where is it? Oh yeah, we started it before Origami. We started it before Battle for Bikini Bottom. Let's see, in episode 1 was recorded, let's see, on June 18th, 2020. Is when we started it. So we've been streaming Wonderful 101 since June, everybody. So it was June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 7 months of Wonderful 101, everybody.
I
think we played it at least once every month in there. Because we're on part 9. Or this is part 10. This video will be.
We really should have thought about what we were planning to do with that one more in advance.
Every stream has been at least an hour long, and the longest one was part 7, which is 3 hours and 10 minutes.
Okay. let's get moving.
Yeah, thank you everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on Thursday.
See you on Sunday for me. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.